Yeah, OKC are the greatest team of all time. There's no point. There's no point having any other discussion. This is the greatest team of all time. Like, the Thunder are the greatest team ever. Like, they are the greatest team ever. I don't know what, like, I'm constantly repeating it because I think it needs to be said. They are just off a championship and they are 24-1. And they currently have out injured. Who's out injured? Isaiah Hartenstein. Their projected starting lineup has played exactly 0 minutes together all season. Their starting lineup has not played together. Let me repeat. Their projected starting lineup, has not played together. They have not played together at all. And that is obviously a huge concern. But at the same time, it doesn't seem to matter because they are winning by 40 points. Make it 50 against the Phoenix Suns in a game that matters. This is an NBA Cup game. These games matter because, let's be real, the players all get $500,000 extra a year. This really matters because one of those things that a team like a Thunder, what you have to be a team like the Thunder is like a real team. Like, as in, you guys have got to get on with each other. You guys have to be on the same page. And let's be real, there's guys on this team that is a near life-changing amount of money. And that's a stupid amount of money that they're going to be making. So there's a lot of guys on this team that they will be playing for. They'll be playing for a lot of these guys' contracts or a lot of these guys' prize money. And Shai, they're going to be playing for the young guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, probably not going to play another fourth quarter. He's also, by the way, have you guys seen his clutch numbers this year? Like, if you guys not seen his clutch numbers, literally, they are on a per minute basis, he is having the greatest clutch season in the history of the NBA. The man, anytime it's a close game, from game 1 to now, they haven't had that many close games. But bar none, every single close game that OKC have played, Shai has taken over. Every single close game that OKC have played, he's taken over. And he hasn't even had to take over most games. They're up by 50. They are up by 50. And the Suns aren't that bad. Again, no Devin Booker. But still, it doesn't even matter. This game, to win by 50 it's not even that much of a surprise that they're winning by 50 either, is it? They're going out and beating teams by 30, 40. They are just destroying teams. They are destroying teams. And I don't see how they lose. I do not see how this team loses. Like, this channel might just become Mick Talks Thunder. Like, I might just become a fucking Thunder fan channel because I'm watching bits and pieces of this team play. Because it seems like it's a formality that they're winning. It genuinely just seems like it is a formality that they're winning every single game they play. I don't know the next time they're going to lose. I genuinely don't. The reality is they're likely going to, by the end of this year, have at least a comparable record with the 73-9 Warriors. And the 73-9 Warriors, ironically, slowed down a bit at the end of the year. If they don't, if the Thunder don't break the all-time record, this season will be seen as a disappointment. I can't believe I'm saying this, that a team winning less than 74 games will be a disappointment. That is how good they are. That is how good this team is. I think we can all, this is why I'm like, this is the best team of all time, is I think we're all in agreement. If this team wins less than 74 games, they've been a disappointment. Like, how many games, what did OKC win last year? Because they were on track to win 70 a lot of the year. So 24, 25. The Thunder won 68 games last year. They won 68 games. And they've hit a different level. And look. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander might, when it's all said and done, there might just be one of those, he's the fucking best player in the world. And I don't think that's going to happen, because I think peak for peak, you might make an argument that Jokic is the greatest player of all time. But like, by the end of this season, there is a world where Shai absolutely overtakes Luka Doncic for who is the best player out of that draft class. Because, look, Luka, I'm still answering Luka, but every game that goes by, it's getting harder to fight for Luka. It gets harder to fight for Luka. And Luka is averaging a 35-point triple-double. He is averaging a 35-point, or he's averaging a near 35-point, near triple-double. And he's still not having as good a season as Shai. Shai is just chilling. Is Shai averaging more points than minutes? I need to actually check. Is he averaging more points than minutes? He could well be pulling an Embiid. No, he is a half a point off pulling a Joel Embiid. He's doing it on 2% off 55, 44, 90. Like, we're watching one of the best eras of NBA basketball ever. Like, I'm sorry. Like, this is the parity era of the NBA. This is the parity era. And they might be the greatest team of all time. We're in the parity era. Like, you're not going to see... There's too much talent in the NBA right now for the ring accolades to ever match up on previous eras. There's just too many good players. But I'm going to be honest. Where do we rank Shai in all-time players? If he goes and wins another MVP, if they go and win 74 games and he wins a title and a finals MVP, where do we rank Shai all time? Do we put Shai above Kevin Durant all time? The answer probably yeah. Yeah. Do we put Shai into the top 10? Maybe you prematurely do. I got Jokic in my top 10. And a lot of people are like, oh, you might be too early on that. Man, I had Curry in my top 10 5 years ago. Like, a lot, it's kind of, it's not, for me, when you see it, you see it. And like, Shai, look, I think if they win 74 games and they win a title, I don't care about ring chasing. I'm putting Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in Larry Bird, Magic Johnson conversations in terms of all-time top 10. I'm doing that. If they win 74 games, which they should, they're not just beating teams, they're beating teams so badly that Shai is playing 33 minutes a night. This is the 2016 Warriors all over again. And it's funny watching this because again, that TV behind me, it's an old TV in a room in my parents' house. When I was 19 years old, that I watched the Warriors lose to Milwaukee on the 12th of December on that TV for the first time in shock. I don't know if there's going to be Milwaukee for this team. And shout out Denny Avdia, the one game this team lost. And it's a team that started off in a double OT twice in a row. And they literally might end up being the greatest team ever. And they have barely had a close game in a long time. And even when some games are close, the Portland one was close. It was just a takeover from Shai. Like, this team, if this team goes 80-2, it would not surprise me. It would not surprise me. The reality is that I don't think it's a crazy statement to think they could win 90 games this season. They could win 90 games, and it wouldn't surprise me. This team is so good. They are so good. They play ball the right way. Everything about this team is right. They're coached well. They They're so fucking good. This is like the Warriors. The Warriors, they don't have a Steph Curry to make them must watch basketball. They're not in the Bay. They're not in San Francisco. They're not in. It's not the market. You don't have a marketable player like Steph in Shai. Although I will say it is. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander might put Converse on the map just like Steph Curry put Under Armour on the map, because those Shai ones, they're S tier. They are absolutely S tier. Like, they're really hard to find in it's really hard to find a pair of Shai ones in Europe. But like, man, this is one of those ones where I'm just tempted to buy a pair. I'm tempted to go and buy a pair from Converse and hope that they sell them hope that I'm able to get them into Ireland, because product coming soon. Like, I have a problem when it comes to shoes. But I might have to. They're not, like, just to be a part of this history. But they might win by 60. They might win by 60. And not only that, like, look at, like, they're playing, like, we've got Chris Youngblood. Brandon Carlson is hooping, by the way. Wait, does Usman, is that a plus 15? Or you got Usman Jang is plus 15. Usman Jang. This is a team that, like, imagine if and by the way, they're probably going to get some assets for Usman Jang because he has all that upside. Like, I don't know. It's a joke. It's an absolute joke. Anyway, the Thunder have already won this game, so you will see the 24-1 Thunder as a title. I'll see you guys.